Welcome to episode 3 of All Advancements. I know, it's been a long time coming. 2 years since the last main upload, a year since the last half episode, I know. To celebrate the occasion, the fact that we're back here, I have a brand new skin. This is kind of a given, since it's been so long. A lot of stuff has happened off screen. I've got this little memorial area I made for Giuseppe, super important part of the playthrough. His disappearance, very sad, genuinely actually, it upset me a little during the recording. So I made this little memorial area for him, very, very nice. I finished this little circle thing we were working on in the half episode. I'm quite happy with how it came out, even though this is annoying. I might fix that. But another thing, the big thing that's been happening, is I've been working on the house. And I could show you me building it, but I don't think anybody wants to see a building montage, am I right? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to segue into a little recap of what's happened in the last couple episodes. In the 10-second recap. Fishing, donkey, missing, Donnie, Bertram, beehive, railroad crossing, Nether, bombing, barter, falling, homestead, diamond, ancient debris. It's been some time, but it's finished. I didn't completely decorate it, but I'm gonna leave it here mainly because, well, I don't know if you remember this from episode 2, but at the very beginning of the second episode, I mentioned that this place was only ever intended to be a temporary staying place. I was only intending to live here for a little while before finding a more permanent home. That is what's happening today. I plan on moving somewhere else. And how am I going to do that? You might probably not be thinking, if I'm being entirely honest. I'm going to travel through the Nether. There is an advancement for traveling 7 kilometers, which is 7,000 blocks, in the overworld through the Nether. 1 block in the Nether is equivalent to, I think, 8 blocks in the overworld. That's what my plan is. I'm going to travel 800 blocks, it's actually like 900 blocks I think, in the Nether in order to travel over 7,000, and that's a skeleton, excellent, in order to get that advancement. And you've probably noticed that there is a little bit of a bridge already made here. That's because I've been working on this off screen, because believe it or not, building bridges and digging tunnels is not the most exciting thing to watch, and I knew that. I did run into some interesting stuff, admittedly, including this bastion that I raided. I'll go on and play the clip here, I guess. Oh. Those were the days. Ooh. I got a lodestone. That's the thing. Why am I doing this? It's just so incredibly stupid what I'm doing right now. I should not be doing this right now. I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, so they're like very angry. I see another chest. I'm gonna get that and then I'm gonna go. Oh, that's nice. Can I break this with a stone pickaxe? You can't. Okay. So I got a lodestone and a snout banner. We're good? We're good. Nice. Very clean bastion, I guess, raid, I think. I don't know, that was the first time I've ever done it vanilla. I think I did pretty good. I'm actually going to really quickly drop down here to get this bit of gold that I never got. I also got the hot tourist advancement, which is finding every biome in the Nether. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, I'll throw it up on screen now, the screenshot, if I didn't. Or if you didn't already know that. I'm gonna be honest, it's been so long, I don't really know what you do and don't know at this point. I wasn't kidding when I said that this was very, very boring to do. And this is roughly where I got to. I didn't finish putting up the cobble wall here, which was some of my plan, but this keeps on going. The tunnel's a bit longer. It's mostly tunnel past this point, but my plan is to pretty quickly throw these walls up because I've gotten knocked off. Actually, play the clip. I've gotten knocked off before. I was very, very upset about it. Lost all my stuff in some lava, and that was... Is that Blackstone? Is that a bastion? Don't tell me. Is there another bastion? Wait. Let me... this will be fun. Is there a bastion over here? Oh my god. I wasn't expecting this. I guess I can do this now. I'm gonna try and play this safe, so it's not gonna be very fun to watch, but I guess we can do this right now. Wasn't mentally prepped for this. Ooh, that's a lot of people. Where are the chests in this place? Oh! I think that's a skeleton. Ooh, okay. Holy shit! I might have to censor that. I don't know. The rules for what I do and don't censor, verbal language-wise, pretty... I may have gotten a little distracted. Ooh, diamond shovel. I forgot there's an advancement for that, but there's Who's Cutting Onions. That's for obtaining crying obsidian. I don't really know what the point of crying obsidian is, but I did it. This is a lot less exciting than I thought it was going to be, which isn't really surprising, but... Ooh! This is very nice. I'm becoming increasingly concerned as I hear more and more of their noises. Oh, is this the... It is. This is the little place I saw. Wow. That was... And this is what I'm going to be doing for the next... however long until we hit... What? I think I'm heading for like 800? 900 maybe? I don't know. See you when we get there. Okay, we're coming up just on the end here. Almost far enough for the achievement, the advancement. Alright, this should be far enough for the advancement, so I'm just gonna clean up this area a little and then make it. Do I have a flint and steel? Oh, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Okay. Is that a Nether fortress? What? What is this? What is this seed look? Okay. I guess I know what I'm gonna do later. I'm still kind of... I can't believe that. That's crazy. Okay. I guess I now have to go all the way back. So, this is gonna be fun. It's the bell guy! It's the bell guy! I'm currently rewatching Season 1 of Andor in preparation for Season 2. The bell guy just showed up. He's about to do the thing. Hell yeah. I couldn't find any gravel, so I just have to bring the flint and steel with me. Oh, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's only a 20-minute walk. After an eternity, I'm finally back with the flint and steel. So we can finally actually make it to the overworld. Hopefully I get the advancement. Please tell me I do. Okay. just trying to take in the new terrain. This is very possibly where I'm going to be living. Looks like there are cherry blossoms over there. Okay. Before I do anything else, I'm going to fix this so that it's properly linked up. Also, something I just realized is that there are 2 beehives right here. Like, immediately right here. Like, I don't know if I'm going to live exactly right here, but it is not like finding bees is going to be difficult for me. So I've got some good news, I've got some bad news. Good news is I already have an idea for what I want my base to be like over here. So it shouldn't take too long to figure out what it's actually going to be. The issue is that a part of the base I need requires a skulk catalyst. AKA, I'm going to need to go to an ancient city. And I don't know if I'm equipped to do that at the moment. So what I'm currently trying to figure out what I want to do is, do I want to go and try and find a deep dark, or do I want to go to that Nether fortress? I'll think about it while I explore some. Because it's a whole brand new land. Look at this. Look at this mountain. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful place. Ooh. This is a nice little area. I might live over here. It's kind of built like a hub area. Like, you got some mountains creating a border, and then like open plains that way. I might live here. Also, is this a cow? This is the first time I'm actually seeing the brand new cows. Cool. I need to go find sheep. Will it stop raining now? Thank you. I'm going to have to terraform this place a bit, because there's some stuff I don't want this much gravel, but I'll do that off screen because terraforming is not fun to watch. But for now, I'll just throw up a little living space right here. Let me set my spawn. Let me get a crafting table. Wow. Journey's beginning. End of one journey is the beginning of another. I think I'll ask him what I should do. While I wait for a response from the person I've asked, I will start. I'll try to make a start on my base. I don't know how much I'm really gonna be able to do. Oh, wait. The verdict's in. Let me read it. The verdict is that we are going to the Nether fortress. Okay, it's gonna be much faster, so I'm not upset with that answer. But I'm fairly. Ooh, I'm also going to leave Donnie because I do not want to leave Donnie. This is Donnie, by the way. I don't know if I actually talked about it. Hi, Donnie. Yep. Looking for Nether fortresses is one of my least favorite parts of any actual playthrough. Terrible Fortress, that's an advancement. I forgot to mention that was going to pop up. There should be, I think there's an achievement for getting an advancement for finding blaze rods. So I just hope that there is actually a blaze spawner here. Oh, well, there is. I don't know if I'm built for this, actually. Hi, pal. Into the fire. Into fire, sorry. Into fire. Into the fire sounds way better. Okay, if I'm fast... No, this is a terrible idea. But you know what? I'm gonna sit here. I don't know how many blaze rods I should get. I'll just get... maybe 10? I don't know how long this is gonna take. Okay, right here you can do an edit where you sync the music to like dun 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 as I kill each blaze rod. As I kill each blaze. Ugh. Whoa! I'm much worse at this than I thought I was going to be. How do people do this? Should I stop and get like a fire resistance potion? This is hard. AKA I'm just really bad at the game. There are so many. No! Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can do this. Why are there so many? This is awful. There's a blaze rod in there. I'm not going in there. I'm done. Go home. Now we die. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. How am I running out of food so fast? Whatever. Jump. 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 Okay, I'm scared of a wither skeleton popping out and just knocking me out fast. Wait, why am I doing this? They're 3 blocks tall. Just make occasional check marks like this. Check marks? Check marks? Whatever you want to call them. That's another blaze spawner. Okay. There's an advancement for getting a wither skeleton skull, but to my knowledge, that is a pretty uncommon or possibly even rare drop, so I probably won't get it. Or at least not if I mean, I guess I could just sit here and grind it, but I haven't even seen a wither skeleton yet, so to be determined. Ooh, nether wart. This is useful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you stuck? What are you doing? Oh wait, you're stuck in there? Ooh, a couple of chests. You scared me very bad. Come on. Wither skeletons are more than 2 blocks tall, so you can just throw down a single 2-block thing like this, and they just can't touch you. Fun fact. You probably knew that because it's fairly basic knowledge, but just to explain what I'm doing. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, ah! There go my 31 levels. Okay, I'll see you when I'm back. It all went wrong. It was because of the piglins. The zombified piglins, if they weren't there, I would have been perfectly fine. But of course, the wither skeleton had to be sandwiched between 2 of them. That's just my luck. They see me, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. They don't even know I'm here, they don't know nobody, they don't know nobody, they don't know nobody. It's fine, it's perfectly fine. Okay, got everything back. Ooh, saddles. That's pretty useful, actually. Why are there so many saddles? I started off like happy to see saddles. I'm officially over saddles. I don't want to see any more saddles. I'll still take it because it's useful to have, but I'm not happy. There you go. I mean, I guess I could hang out and just keep on killing wither skeletons until I get the advancement. I saw coal and I genuinely thought that was actually a wither skeleton skull for a second. Yeah. I'll cut back when I've actually gotten the skull, if I get the skull. Oh! Okay, I've been here for over 40 minutes, just looking for wither skeletons, killing wither skeletons, and then not getting what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna call it here. I know it would have been amazing content to find a wither skeleton, kill it, and go, whoa, whoa. But I'm done. I'm going back. Hi, this is Blake after the recording. I just wanted to interject with, I have actually found the wither skeleton skull. That took, in total, I think 5 hours. And that's not including the amount of time it took to get this sword to help with the process. I think I just got wildly unlucky because the odds are it's like 5%. It's like 5.5% with a looting 3, so I think I just got really unlucky. But that's all. Back to the regularly scheduled program. I also started thinking about it, and I realized that another part of my base is going to need blackstone from a bastion. So I'm gonna have to go back to one of those 2 bastions to grab some blackstone, but I'll do that off screen because that doesn't really need to happen on screen. That's not like a going to the ancient city kind of thing. Ow. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap this up by making some very minor starting progress on the base that I have planned. Probably like here. Yeah. Boom. I'll leave it here. No, I know it doesn't look like much. I promise this will be more soon. It has been several hours since I started trying to get this area cleaned up some, and you might not be able to see that many differences, and I'm talking purely terrain-wise, but flattening this area out and kind of filling in some of the lower areas has taken me 2-3 hours. You can probably see it's a bit disorderly at the moment. There's going to be a path here in the future, and some buildings. That's the start of a building, actually. I'll elaborate on those when we get to them. This is going to be a path over to the Nether portal. I'm actually going to move this base over here, since this is kind of a more isolated little circular area. Past here, I'm going to make a little tunnel, little path, that goes into this area. Over there, I don't think you can actually see it, and I don't have a spyglass with me, and I don't have Optifine, so I can't zoom. But over there is a village. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal those villagers and make a villager trading hall over here. I've never done that before. That will very possibly happen in the next episode. I don't know. That's an issue for me in the future, once again. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm pretty happy with what we accomplished. Well, you didn't do anything. You sat here and watched. But that is, I'm gonna call it there. So, kaboom.